We're sure that you will. Excellent choice for those of you that were able to get that. But we are going to scoot right along here because coming up next, and I think, is there an amber ring floating around here that goes back to this or no? Oh, the ring's sold out. Okay, well, guess what? Because the Today's Special just sold out, we get to do something called a This Day Only. And this is a This Day Only that is going to completely knock your socks off. It's all genuine Baltic amber. You have to see what Jay has created here for us. Wow, is this cool? Ooh, 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 ooh. If you like amber, check out the beauty of that amber necklace. Oh, it's kind of ombre too. That is so pretty.
Okay, and this has all the different colors of amber, and this is all genuine Baltic amber. They don't mine this per se. Now they do mine amber, but this particular amber comes out of the Baltic Sea, and they dive for it. And over the years, they've had to go deeper and deeper and deeper, and now it's to the point where that you just don't see a lot of the material at all. And you know, amber is something that we got away from because that's another thing that the price on amber has gone through the roof. You know, it's all about supply and demand. When there's a huge demand and the supply is what it is, prices go up, right? Because people are willing to pay more and more for the rough. So we were fortunate. We've got some really good connections. One of my partners that is in my stone business with me, he had some great Russian connections I'm talking from the 70s, right? They go way, way back. And so because we have that connection, we're able to get the amber rough. There for a while we didn't do anything because the price on the amber rough was just cost prohibitive. It was insane, just crazy. You couldn't do anything at all except for maybe little cabochons and things like that. It was getting gobbled up all kinds of foreign markets. So this is one of the few opportunities that we've had now to start to get back into the amber business. And all of this is, I just want to share, this is all the different rough. Look at all the different colors. I have every color up here except butterscotch. And this is actually how it comes to us. Of course, it's got a rough, like a bark kind of scale on it. And these have been tumbled. But you see that? Look at all the different colors. And you have all of these different colors that we're going to show you in this necklace. Isn't that wild? Isn't that beautiful?
That's what's so cool.
Yeah, I just
really do get all the colors.
And this is the darker, like this is almost like a cherry color. It's a real like dark cognac. Isn't that cool?
I love it.
I love that.
And I like that you do get it all in that one necklace.
And you get all the different colors.
It's so rich, from cognac to honey, and all those warm, wonderful shades in between. It is so pretty. And the way this is cut, this is an amazing necklace. Look at the size of the amber used here. And again, that ombre effect of color, gorgeous next to the skin. We only have a few hundred of these. Look at 732, so Jay was not able to get thousands of this whatsoever. So if you'd like it, that price, this was supposed to be $219.90. They just marked this down for this presentation or until they sell out or until midnight tonight. It's a This Day Only, and even at $219, that is one of the largest amber necklaces we've ever sold. To usually get one pendant. You know, you don't get a whole entire neck full of these beautiful individually carved pieces. It's so sleek. It's so flattering too. If you love these warm colors, this is going to be so pretty. So if you have golden highlights in your hair, if you have caramely skin, or if you just want a beautiful warm glow up by your skin or up by your face, this amber is so flattering. And a lot of us love earth tones. If you look at how pretty that looks on Val. Absolutely fabulous necklace. People would be staring at this. That looks really expensive to me. That does not look like a $150 amber necklace at all. And
here with the amber, just so you know, the only reason that we could even offer it at the original price is because you're really you're going mine direct on this, although it's not mined, they dive for it. That's where they get the rough. The amber, like I said, the prices on amber, that's why you don't see a lot of amber. In fact, you know, here at one time they had a whole amber show that they used to do. And it got to the point. We stopped doing it. They stopped doing it because they couldn't get the rough material.
It's true.
Yeah,
and also, to be honest with you, not only that, but the prices started to go way, 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 way up.
To the point where you price yourself out of the market.
Exactly. That honestly is what happened.
Yeah, you price yourself out of the market. We were not able to hold price on so much of that product because of just the supply and the demand of it, as you're saying, Jay. So that's why we don't see the full amber shows anymore. So that's why when I see this for $149, I think that is shockingly great to get that much amber, beautiful Baltic amber. This is all the genuine article. And again, it starts in the beautiful honey colors, gets into these warm, beautiful, richer tones, and then you go deep
into these almost cinnamons and then into that cognac color. So it's skewing a little darker on TV. In person, this looks like root beer.
Yeah,
I mean, in person,
it's a lot lighter.
It is.
Yeah.
It is lighter. I'm going to see if I can lean away from it once. See if I can actually catch the color. That's
there you
really
go.
there.
Okay,
it is.
there you go.
There's the color for you. It is so pretty.
You're so good at that, of showing. And you know, here's the thing with the amber, and just so everybody understands this, you know how amber, this Baltic amber used to be harvested. They used to, back in the day, they had people that were professional beachcombers. Okay, and they would wait, you know, for like a real turbulent storm. It would break the amber loose from the bottom. Amber is lighter than the water, so it would float to the top, and then it would blow into the shore. And then you had people literally, all they did, their job was to walk the shoreline and pick up the amber. Well, after a while, that you know they weren't getting that, you know, they had such a big demand for it, they weren't really getting any kind of quantity of amber. Fishermen used to find the amber floating in the kelp beds, and they would pick it up and they would bring it in. And so they were fishing, and they were also, in a lot of cases, making more money off their amber than they were off their fish. And so,
well, that's what happened with turquoise. They were really going after the copper.
Copper.
And the turquoise was the byproduct. Okay. Right? Isn't that true?
And this, okay, well, this is funny.
Sorry, I'm hijacking what you're saying, but that's what it made me think of.
No, but you know what I really love about that is the fact that, you know, you're very knowledgeable about things, and you get that from being out in the field, right?
Right.
You learned that in the field. You didn't learn that at a store, right? You learned that in the field. And you know what? Here's the thing with turquoise, not to get off the subject of amber, but you could have the largest copper deposit in the world and not have a single piece of turquoise.
Wow.
You cannot have turquoise and not have copper present.
Oh, interesting.
You have to have copper. So usually you're correct in the fact that how most of the turquoise I find are big copper, or they're going for the copper, they find the turquoise. But it's an indicator that the copper is there. If they find turquoise, they know they have to have copper.
Right.
But you could have copper and not have, you could have zero turquoise.
Oh, that's so
interesting. It's very, very funny how they find it.
And so, as you're saying, this also was just little hidden treasure.
A little hidden treasure, and how people made a living, and now they dive for it. But like I said, what's happening is they're having to go deeper and deeper and deeper to get the amber, and it just comes to a point where you know the bottom time with these divers, you know, they just can't be down there. You get too far down, your bottom time's literally like might be 2, 3, 5 minutes, and then you spend another 2 hours ascending, decompressing. Otherwise, you get what they call bent, right? You get the bends, you get nitrogen bubbles in your bloodstream. They do have amber mines. I'm not connected enough on the amber I really don't get anything out of that. Although we did find a blue amber that's being mined in Indonesia that we're working on. I don't know how it's going to go, but we're working on it. But this particular amber connection is just because one of my partners in my stone buying business, my rough buying business, he goes back to the 70s to this Russian that he knew back in the day, and he owns, amber is very, very controlled, I guess it would be the word, to be able to get the rough. It's not like just anybody can go get it. You have to pretty much be grandfathered in on it. There's a lot of politics involved in it. And so that's why, and then like Colleen was saying, that what happens with amber is that it became so popular that the prices went up so high, it got to the point where it was just insane. I mean, you know, like nobody could afford to buy it, right? You really couldn't make anything, and that's why we dropped out. We dropped out of amber for a long time just because there's no way I could pay those prices and make a product that I could feel good about selling it. So they finally started coming back down on their prices on their rough about a year ago, and we're now we're still on the high side, but I don't think it'll ever drop, just like silver, it'll never drop back down to where it was, you know.
Okay. So
and same thing with amber.
So here's the deal with this. The majority of these are gone. There's a couple hundred left. With everybody ordering, it's almost completely gone. We'll let you know if it sells out. it's a this day only price, which is exactly that. That price expires at midnight if there's even one necklace left, which I don't think there will be, but it's a chance for you to get, you can see another, what is that, $60, $70 off our regular HSN price for this. So it's all yours if you'd like it. There is a matching earring and a matching bracelet that we'll show you that would work back beautifully. The bracelet is gorgeous. I love this. Look at how pretty it is. So there's the matching bracelet, and then there is also a matching earring. So we'll find you an item number for those.